Hey guys, welcome back to the WODdoc Project 365, episode 1191. Guys, if you're following along on YouTube, please jump on over to thewoddoc.com. Check out all of our full-length videos. That's where we house them. We're here at Beat Fitness, Performance Enhancement Specialist. I said that right.
You got it.
Brian. And we're talking about these musical instruments, otherwise known as
RMT clubs.
RMT clubs.
Which stands for rotational movement training. They're really good for helping to coordinate left and right sides of our body, work on your non-dominant side training, really try to tie in both sides of your body. So not only are you strengthening your non-dominant side, you're strengthening your dominant at the time. We're trying to make you a little bit more globally athletic by doing so.
How much does this thing weigh?
This one is 4. They have 2, 4, 6, and 8 pound clubs. 2 pounds would be good for anybody, senior citizens, elderly, people with injuries. 4 pounds are pretty much typical with anybody can use them.
Right.
A little bit higher up. Then when you get to the 6 and 8, we actually have an 8. Ooh, feel the difference there. 4 pounds make a big difference.
It's like an inch.
Yeah, as you're slinging them. So, like I was saying, good for rotational movement, stuff like that. So
what's one simple thing that we can do if you were going to start out with a client or whatever, and we're going to introduce them into this?
Yeah, of course.
What's one of the movements that we start with?
So the first thing I would talk about would be pivoting with the club. A lot of the movements that you use with the club will require you to pivot. And what that really...
What is a pivot?
What that means is, so as you turn your torso, you're turning that back foot. The pivot is all in the back foot.
Down there.
So you want
the hip and shoulder stay together.
Right.
Rather than the torso rotates, the shoulder separates from the hip.
So you think toe, belly button.
Okay.
Toe, belly button always stay in tune with one another. So I would start by explaining that. Then I would work into what...
You go both directions.
Yeah, both directions, absolutely.
You do have to change hands.
You want to do both directions with both grips. So
Okay.
Start with, most often, your dominant hand on top, get that direction, and then you want to switch. You always want to get both sides, dominant and non-dominant.
Understood. If we were doing this, like what would, as you start to pivot, would you put this in a workout? Is that how it's done? Is it done as a prehab, post-workout type of rehab thing?
Yeah, absolutely. If you use it for your warm-up as part of your workout, they're really, that's what I'm looking for. You could use them pretty much anywhere. They're very diverse. So what I would start with would be what is known as the one-handed TNT, which is a tap and turn. It really helps with shoulder mobility and tying in your coordination. It's pretty much the most basic that you would start with. So what you're going to do is you're going to start dominant side, choke up on the club, hand down at your side, raise club up to ear, bicep up to ear. You don't want to lower that head. You want to bring bicep up to ear, bend the elbow. Here's where this pivot comes in. You turn, pivot the back foot, swing the club through and back to center. Ooh, almost hit you there.
Got me there.
Turn, pivot, swing. This really helps work on coordination. You would go about 5-10 reps on right, switch to the left, turn, pivot, throw. That would be most basic, getting that rotation, getting that body in tune with one another.
Okay, I love it. I love how it's nice and simple. You do about 5, we do multiple sets, like 5 aside and do a couple rounds.
Yeah, you can see where you're at the first couple times until you get that movement, take it slow, get about 5 reps. And then as you get that coordination, that's when you pick up the speed. And you want to get it to a point where this club is silent as you're doing this movement. That's when you know
that's why they have the...
Yep, that sound is for...
when you're messing up.
Yeah, exactly. It's for audible feedback and it's for a counterweight too.
Love that. Cool, awesome. Anything else on? Super simple. We don't want to make lots of noise. What's something that people don't have these that they can use to kind of like mimic that? Do they have to have a club or do they do it with something else?
I prefer the club. The reason being is that weight shifts around through the head of the club. So not only does it keep that club moving if you get it going, but it can also be used as kind of like a counterweight. So if you're going out to the side, training the lats, that's when you want that movement. It's really nice with that audible shifting weight.
Love it. Awesome. Check these things out, guys. They're called rotational movement.
WEC method.
WEC method. Rotational movement tools.
Yeah. David WEC. That's who you want to research.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Guys, questions on this, comments on this, post them up and I'll get at them below. And until tomorrow, we're optimizing function to optimize performance.